Hello, my name is Isaac Moses, and I'm co-chair of the Young Israel Shomrei Emunah High Holiday Committee responsible for arranging seating. I'm here today to help you learn how to log into your account with Shomrei Emunah on a system called ShulCloud. The first question you might have is, why would I care to log into an account with Shomrei Emunah on a system called ShulCloud? There are a number of reasons you might, including to make payments against your account, to see what payments you've made in the past or what items might be due, to see what information the shul has about you. But the reason that I'm concerned about today is so that you can fill out one of the shul's forms, in particular, the High Holidays form. On the High Holidays form, we're particularly interested in you logging into your account for a couple of reasons. One is so that you can make a payment and have it be associated with your account. Another would be so that if you don't want to pay right now, but you want to bill it to your account and pay later, perhaps by check, you can do that. And then a third one is for seating purposes. This way, your request this year can be associated with your seating in previous years. Now you can see on this form, when you first approach it, it asks if you're a Shomrei member or if you've signed up for High Holiday Seats online before, or if you have a ShulCloud account. What you might not realize is, if you are a Shomrei member, or if you've signed up for High Holiday Seats before, you do have a ShulCloud account. You just might not have accessed it before. So, we are going to encourage you to click Yes here, and then, when it says please log in, to go ahead and log in. I'm going to show you how. Now, the first piece of advice here is to open this form in another tab. The reason we're going to do that is just in case the login process dumps us somewhere other than this form, we can always find our way back to where we started and accomplish what we wanted to accomplish. Now, on this form, on the top right, there is a yellow button that says Log In. That's what we're going to use to log in. For your reference, I'm going to show you another place where you can always log into your shul account, and that's on the Shomrei homepage. At the very top, there's a button called Member Login that does the same thing. It allows you to log into your account. Coming back to this yellow button, we're going to log in. And today we're going to pretend to be a Shomrei member named Ploni Almoni. Now, the login asks you for your email address and your password. The first question is, which email address should you use? Well, if you have one main email address that you use for most of your correspondence, it's most likely that. But in particular, it's whatever email address the shul has associated with your account. If you're not sure, one way you can find out is to look through your inboxes and find one that has a Shomrei member account statement. It wouldn't be sent by seats@yise.org. We're just pretending here it would be sent by the executive director, but it would look something like this. Wherever your account statement is, that's the email address associated with your account. In this case, it's ploni@mailinator.com. So I'm ready with the email address, but I don't know what the password is. If you've never accessed your ShulCloud account before, it might not have a password yet, or you might have accessed it in the past and forgotten the password. Either way, what you're going to do is click on Forgot Password. On the Forgot Password screen, it asks for your email address. So I'm going to put in my pretend mail address and click Email Link. Now, if I did in fact pick the right email address, I'm going to get a link in my email. It might take a minute. Oh, in this case, it came right away. Password reset requested. Now there's a button in the email that says reset, or a link rather in the email that says reset your password. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to open it in a new tab just to be sure. And now I'm presented with the opportunity to create a new password. There are some particular requirements for the password. I'm going to type one in now. I'm going to make sure to type in the same thing in both boxes. And I'm going to click Change Password. Try to remember that password and try to pick a good password, because access to your Shul account will allow you to charge things to your account and make payments with stored credit cards and so forth. So try to remember and try to pick a good password. It now says password changed successfully. So now I'm prepared to log in. Or actually, it says up here, welcome Ploni Almoni. So I guess I am logged in already. At this point, I can go back to this other tab where I had the form. It says login at the top, but if I refresh the page, now it says welcome Ploni Almoni, and I am ready to use the form. And in fact, the form knows. First of all, thank you for logging in. You're welcome. And now I'm ready to sign up for my seats. Thank you very much for your patience, and I'm wishing you a Ketiva v'Chatima Tova.